Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Smith. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's
picked
picked
it off.
off.
Oh, running back butt naked.
In the double coverage and pays for it. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebacker shifting around now. Here comes a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Oh, my God.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone.
No shot to bring him down. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Noles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the Seminoles come to the line with 1st and goal. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. To throw, it's Hill. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Solid tackle, able to get him down. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. This one is right through, and they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Running through the tackle. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Boy, great job up front here getting this 1st down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those 1st downs.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And the quarterback dropping back. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field.
Come on.
Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And the Noles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Scanning the field. It's Hill. Snags the quick throw.
Hit
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaking free at the 35. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yard?
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
They'll run it to the left. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And there's the handoff. A change of direction. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Hill. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Fights off a defender. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Throw it!
As he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out. He's got some space. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown.
They just picked it up so bad.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Powering through the defender. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. They're not going to get him. He's in.
Come on, guys. Shit.
Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Think about man. Fuck! Thinking about man.
The extra point is no good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Trucks through the defender.
I refuse to believe it, not just put that back. I refuse to believe it. No way.
Able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
They'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play. Looking to pass this time. He's moving out of the pocket.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Oh.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Seminoles looking to keep this drive rolling. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The Noles looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Just trucks through the defender. Touchdown, Noles. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They convert the BAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. Has the first down and more. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Boy, a nice run here by this quarterback to be able to pick up the first down on the option. You don't see that a lot over the years from Penn State quarterbacks historically, but it's a great compliment to what they'd like to do to have a quarterback now that can show you what he can do with his legs.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State. And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing
Pick,
in.
made a pick.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important, but sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, they're going to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down. Their signal.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on down.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one will be fair caught. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And now another deep ball here. And he's intercepted.
Oh,
for the
man!
fourth time tonight. Breaking free at the 35. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They get the second half started with their running play. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
What the fuck? Where's y'all at?
Not before a solid gain that time. And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could.
Where are y'all at?
To come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense hurting itself with a penalty. 1st down and 20. Looking downfield. It's Hill. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a...
What the fuck, Elbow? Whatever. What the fuck, Elbow, man?
The entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And looking for a big play here. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive.
Fuck.
They just come up empty.
2nd down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And the Noles will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and...
Oh, and he makes the catch out of the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Eludes a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Powerful running into the secondary. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, it's Hill. Running out of time. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Noles will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it.
No way! No way!
Tackle at the 37.
No way!
Great job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offense. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the extra point was up and good. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Back to pass. It's Hill. Looking to throw it deep. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense ready to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Back to throw again. Finds his target, and it's complete. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll work the clock here with the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to throw. It's Hill. Looking right. This one caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Seminoles will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. They'll kick it away here.
Catch it! Oh my God, it was a touchdown probably.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This game is far from over. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Now it's 2nd down here. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver, that primary target, versus the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Touchdown, Penn State, and the comeback continues. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the back to work now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.